What happens when you only have this and this to cook with? Well, you could make this or even that. Learn to use everyday ingredients you already have to make delicious meals anytime. And be inspired to cook like a Chopped champion. Pre-order the Chopped Cookbook now at foodnetwork.com/chopped.
Welcome. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. When you open up a basket filled with random ingredients from your supermarket, you're opening up a world of infinite possibilities. That is the guiding belief behind Food Network's long-running competition series hosted by Ted Allen, Chopped. It is also the guiding belief behind the Chopped Cookbook. Use what you got to cook something great. I got this for $5.99 and for 50% off. It is published by Clarkson Potter Publishers. Never again let the question "what's for dinner" stump you. The Chopped Cookbook features secrets for combining pantry staples and the occasional curveball ingredient to make exciting meals. And I'm sure you know the premise of Chopped. 4 chef-testers cook their way through a random assortment of ingredients found in their basket for a panel of 3 judges, notable culinary luminaries. The chef who fails to create something stunningly delicious with that combination will be chopped. Last chef standing wins $10,000. If you've ever looked in your fridge, hoping for inspiration to strike, let the Chopped Cookbook help you shake up weeknight dinners. Just as each basket on Chopped has many appetizing possibilities, so too do the contents of your refrigerator. By the way, the chef-testers on Chopped have access to a well-stocked pantry and fridge. Plus, an equipment section featuring a lot of equipment that you and I might not find practical for everyday use. So a lot of recipes in here call for certain ingredients that you may have to go to the Whole Foods market or your specialty store for. But then again, this is the Chopped Cookbook, so hopefully you can let that slide. By showing you how to spin your favorite ingredients into 188 fun, doable, and delicious recipes, including go-to guides for making salad dressings and pan sauces, 4 ingredient market baskets that can go in many tasty directions, which will be the focal point of today's review, and ideas for ways to reinvent pasta dinners. The culinary masterminds at Food Network set you up for mealtime victory every night. This is authored by the Food Network kitchen as a whole, the culinary engine behind the television shows such as Chopped, website, Food Network magazine, Entwine Airport and Stadium Restaurants, a line of Kohl's products, and more. Comprised of chefs, stylists, recipe developers, researchers, and all-around food nerds, the Food Network kitchen team carefully selects each ingredient in the baskets for the hit show Chopped, ensuring that each combination, no matter how wacky, has many delicious potential outcomes. Retail price, $27.50 US, $32 in Canada. This original copy was purchased from a TJ Maxx for $16.99. Not a bad price if you compare it to $27.50. Kind of a pricing error in the TJ Maxx price tag. Table of contents here. The Chopped Pantry, which goes over the pantry staples you should have on hand to make these recipes. Pasta night, chickens gone wild, eggs after breakfast, utilizing the incredible edible egg in ways you didn't possibly imagine before. Flash in the pan, that's quick cooking recipes, completely fun ways to cook over a dozen vegetables. All things ground, going beyond ground beef. Big salads, hearty and fresh, fishing for compliments that would be dealing with seafood. Great grains, cooking with grains, rice starch. Short and sweet, easy desserts. Again, our focus will be the Market Basket Challenges, and there are 3 in here, plus a really cool announcement regarding another one of their competition series, Beat Bobby Flay. First Market Basket Challenge. Here we have crisp, tart apples, almond butter, kale, and small, boneless, skinless chicken breast. Usually cooking something to rave about with small, boneless, skinless chicken breasts is one of the greatest culinary challenges of our time. Depending on what's in your fridge, a weeknight dinner can very quickly start to resemble an episode of Chopped. We asked our chefs what they would do with a basket of random seeming everyday ingredients, plus pantry staples. The results might surprise you. with each recipe, and there are 3 in here, serving 4. Your options are a grilled chicken banh mi with an almond mayo and pickled apple kale slaw, almond fried chicken with roasted kale and apples, and spicy African chicken and almond stew. That's kind of a twist on a North African inspired dish that I saw on Food Wishes with Chef John. Sprinkled throughout are helpful ingredient prep tips and fun facts, plus behind the scenes tidbits from various Chopped judges, including host Ted Allen. For example, Judge Scott Conant, a frequent judge on Chopped. What is your most off the beaten path pantry ingredient? Coconut milk. I bring him up for a very good particular reason. Because tomorrow night on Beat Bobby Flay, he'll be teaming up to Beat Bobby Flay with the one and only Sasha Pitiesa! No lie, I saw it on her Instagram. Scott Conant is wicked talented, but we are talking about a mind-blowing meeting of the minds. One of the baddest Food Network personalities out there, and one of my all-time favorite actresses, who you know I love and adore, from Pretty Little Liars, Alison De Laurentiis, whom I had the honor of meeting twice, and if you didn't count those adventures, check out my Journey in Miraculous Taste series by clicking the link in the doobly-doo. In due time, I know that Food Network is going to adapt Sasha in Good Taste to television, and heck, they can earn her first Daytime Emmy Award for doing such a thing. Hell, they have Patricia Heaton parties, and that beat America's Test Kitchen for Outstanding Conant program a few years ago. Undeservedly! But, hey, that's the Food Network for you. I will forgive them if they adapt Sasha in Good Taste to television and she wins her first Daytime Emmy. Now back to our program. Market basket number 2. Wonton wrappers, Arctic char, creamed corn, and watercress. We hear from viewers that an unfamiliar fish can be a little intimidating. Arctic char may be new to you, but just think of it as a milder, smaller salmon. All you really need for it is salt and pepper. But if you're up for a chopped style challenge, corn, watercress, and wonton wrappers, turn it into a party. Each recipe, and again there are 3, serves 4. Your options: corn ravioli with crust, pesto, and char. Char, corn, crust, chowder with wonton crackers. And char noodle casserole with crust salad. Char noodle casserole? Usually, serving fish and cheese together, save for tuna melts, will get you chopped immediately. By the way, on Chopped, the chefs don't have to use all the ingredients in the market basket. It's not an automatic disqualification if they don't, but the judges do take notice of the omissions in their deliberations. It could influence their decision to chop a chef testant. And our last market basket: speedy dessert without resorting to ice cream. Basic ingredients that you probably already have on hand turn into cheesecakes, parfait, and a deliciously sweet and salty pretzel pie. Your market basket contains shortbread cookies, strawberries, sliced almonds, and cream cheese. Okay, so a fairly practical market basket for assembling some tempting desserts. Your options: a mini chocolate strawberry cheesecake, a strawberry parfait with nutty crumble, and strawberry shortbread pretzel pie. I wish there was more behind the scenes info in here, like how long it takes to tape an episode of Chopped, and usually that would be a 12-hour taping, and how many chefs have won Chopped, special seasons and regular episodes, and special episodes as well. But all that being said, despite its imperfections, I wouldn't chop this up for anything in the world. 4.5 out of 5. This is a fairly impressive book that will make you the champion of the dinner table. By the way, here's a fun fact about the unaired pilot episode. It was originally taped at the culinary school at the Art Institute of New York. It was set in a mansion, with the host being a butler and the butler carrying a chihuahua. The losing dish, which the chef was chopped for, would be fed to the butler. True Network thought that premise was weird and rightfully chopped that up in favor of a more traditional competition format. Thank God, because had they kept that premise, not knocking Chihuahuas are adorable, but had they kept that premise, this show would have packed its lives and gone away a long time ago. I know, that's a Top Chef reference, but if given a choice between Top Chef and Chopped, I would choose Chopped, because I've seen a few episodes of this and it is a pretty good show. And Ted Allen is awesome. Check out the In My Kitchen book review by clicking the link in the doobly-doo. And Andy Cohen is poisonous to anyone's good taste in reality television. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side. Andy Cohen, you need to be chopped, and you need to be chopped today.